What do you need for the orientation camp? Your call up later. This is a rubber tennis shoe. Please do not wear colored underwear. It's a white sock. Money is important. And going to a place like this, it's important. There's this little bowl. I'm going to find a picture and insert for you people to see. You can use to pull. I got to the orientation camp on a Thursday, and the first thing they did from the gates, they had this dog with them. Now this dog is like a security dog. The dog was sniffing my box. I heard this is done to be able to detect if I had any hard drugs on me. As you are entering the gates, you are being directed to go and do your COVID-19 test. Now this particular process, it's like at the left hand side. You just move to the left hand side. Your things are being kept at a particular place. You go there and there's something that inserts in your nose. This thing is very ticklish. That is the feeling you get. They take your test and they move you straight from the COVID-19 spot. You move straight to where they will search you. When they're searching you, these women, they don't have mercy. They will search your bag left, right, and center. So if you're the kind of person who really arrange your things from home, just know your things will be scattered there. It's like they're turning everything in your box down. From that stage, whatever they have to seize, they'll seize. Whatever, they'll just clear you. From the searching spot, you are moving straight to get your hostel accommodation. Hostels are being named according to virtues that human beings should possess, like love, credibility. I've actually forgotten. The only one I remember vividly was credibility, because that was where I stayed. The hostels are nothing to be wowed about, because it's basically boarding school system or the university hostel system. It's divided into different rooms with about 10 to 20 people, and there are some rooms that are like 4 people inside. I don't know how to get to those rooms, but rooms have been allocated first come first serve basis. And like 10 bunks here, 10 bunks here, and people occupy them. After getting your hostels, you move to documentation proper. There's this place where you start submitting all the papers you brought, your call up later, your green card, everything. They start searching them one after the other. If any paper is not there, you are not going to be cleared. Make sure to arrange them neatly and accordingly. Please do not forget any documents. People are being sent back home to get their papers if they feel something is wrong somewhere. These people don't have mercy. Please take everything you need to the camp. When you're being cleared from the paper stage, they give you a number, and this number will determine which platoon you belong to. These platoons are basically NYSC's way of grouping corpers into different groups. They are usually platoon 1 to 10, and these platoons are being officiated by members of the NYSC. Now you're being directed to where your platoon is, and that is where they start to give you your kits. They'll give you your white round neck, they'll give you a white short. Now this short, mine was in form of boxers. It was so short. For the Muslim ladies who would not feel comfortable wearing this, I'd advise you get a leggings or something wide to extend the length for you. So you would need this, because you can't depend on what NYSC is giving you. Mine was so short, I didn't even wear it. I just dashed it out after camp to someone. At this spot, you are going to do platoon documentation too. It's documentation at each stage, and this stage you are giving them these papers that you photocopy. You would also be told to do photocopies there, because you need some papers also. So from there, after you've fulfilled all righteousness of the documentation, you are going to be giving your kit 7 on 7. Now this 7 on 7 consists of the NYSC cap, your crested vest, jungle boots, the socks, the belt, the jacket, like I'm wearing mine now, and the trousers. This is what NYSC calls a 7 on 7. You're also going to be given this tennis boots, tennis shoes. This. Now let me tell you something tricky. You might not get the perfect size for your shoes. Now this is a size 4, and I can't even put this on because it's too small for me. You should actually ask around. You might find someone who would get your size so you could swap with the person. Not just the shoes, maybe your shirt is too big for you and you do not want to take it for adjustment. You could swap with someone. Or the jungle boots too, swap with people. Sometimes they open the store, but you might not get lucky. Try to ask people for their sizes so you could swap with them. At this spot, you are going to be given these papers. Some of these papers, there are a lot of them. This one contains every activities from camp. down from the first day to your last day. Each activity is being written down here, here for you, so you could know what program you have at a particular time. This is it. There's so many of them. NYSC portal in your pocket. They just give you all these things so you know, see them, so you know how to find your way around the NYSC. Community Development Service, which is your CDS. They tell you all about it. This contains information about the CDS. National Youth Service Corps Act. I have a lot of them. See them. I took them from camp. So they're going to be giving you this. You could go through them at your leisure time so you understand what you are getting yourself into. From this stage, you are going to be told to change to your white on white. This stage, you are already a PCM. A PCM is Prospective Corps Member. This is when they start calling you Otondo. Registration goes on for like 5 days. Afterwards, the NYSC program starts officially. This program usually starts with an opening ceremony where there will be parade. That will be the first day you put on your 7-on-7, and from that day they start calling you a corps member. No more PCM. This is usually the stage where we snap pictures and post on Facebook, and then you write those long epistles. Thank God for my mother, I thank God for my father, I thank God for my village chiefs, my vice chancellor, the head of my community, my chairman. You guys, on this day, different people left and right thanking God for their lives. This is actually a thing of joy, so let's not downplay it. There is something called the Said lecture. Said is usually from 9 to 2 every day for 2 weeks. It's usually for 1 week, and they use the last 2 weeks for training. If you want to learn, you would learn. If you want to sleep, you will sleep. But these lectures are usually long. During these lectures, people come from the outside to try to enlighten you about the NYSC, and also trying to enroll you into programs that would be helpful to you after the NYSC. You are going to fill a yearbook during camp. This yearbook will contain details of all corps members from that particular stream, like a magazine. You know how those end of the year magazines are, right? That's exactly what NYSC is doing. This is my clear bag containing my documents. This document, look at it. So I want to show you an example of one of these flyers. Okay, this is an example of those flyers that they shared to you in camp. I still have a few of them here. They are going to take part in so many activities during camp, from drama to music to talent, a lot of them. I'm going to insert few clips from my own experience at the orientation camp, so you get a glimpse of what it feels like.
On this day, we were on the parade ground after morning devotion, practicing for the opening ceremony parade. This is where they pick people that can march, and from platoon 1 to 10, and engage them into a march past. These are the Red Cross team. These people are always on standby in case of any medical emergency during parade or maneuver drills. This was after a side lecture. You move straight to get your food at the dining. If you're not okay with the dining food, you could always buy your food from mommy. This is what the kitchen looks like. The food is usually prepared by corps members. The platoon on duty takes over the kitchen. When your platoon is on duty, you are going to be assigned to different places, like security post, sanitary, different places. On this day, the platoon on duty made us tea and bread. You are going to be given a meal ticket, and it's going to be ticked according to your days on camp and according to the food being prepared. While some corps members were on duty at the kitchen, This set of corps members were assigned to keep the surrounding clean. This is what cultural festival looks like. On this day, 10 ethnic groups, including the Hausa, the Yoruba, and the Igbo, are being celebrated by the 10 platoons. There is actually a prize to be won by the best 3 platoons with the best presentation. This was comedy night with Jukes the General. He came with some of his friends and the show made the night fun for the couples.
If you love this teacher, can you make some noise? Wait now, wait.
Chicks the General also invited the first runner-up of Nigerian Idol Season 6, Francis Atela. This was the day we got our first allowance as NYSC core members. We were so excited. I mean, it's government money.
Boy, let me spoil you. Who is that boy? Come and take money. Yes, so. Yeah.
Today's our final day here.
It's not final day, semi-final day.
Okay, so semi-final day. And yeah, we've met really amazing people here, and can't wait to leave. The thing I miss most is my sleep. I'm just glad that I'm going to get a bit. We were there. Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to meet the amazing people I met here. I mean, they are really, really nice people, trust me.
I don't understand. How did they look you?
Our final day in camp, yay! We're so excited. Like, it was as if we're leaving prison to the outside world. Everyone was just moving out. Some people were going home and some were reporting to their PPA.
After the orientation camp, 3 weeks on the dot, on the 21st day, you are going to do your POP, that's the personal parade, and you get your PPA. This is where NYSC is going to post you to serve for that 1 year. Some organizations accept core members on first come, first serve basis, and it's advisable to report to your PPA immediately. Every month, you are going to go for biometrics. This biometrics is usually where you go for thumb printing. This is usually crowded. I have a video I'm going to insert of what it feels like on a normal day for biometrics. See this PPA thing here? It's really tricky because they can post you anywhere. It's really a thing of luck and a thing of good planning if you get a good PPA, a PPA that pays you well, a PPA that gives accommodation, and the PPA that treats corp as well. It's really good if you have these. Now, please know your rights as a core member. You are out of university. You are out of polytechnic. Do not let these people treat you anyhow because you're a core member. If you feel you have any issues from any PPA or anybody in particular, please report to the right channel. Don't let anybody tamper on you because you are a core member. You are government speaking, government children. Please try to be law abiding. Ensure you are at the right place at the right time. Always make sure people know of your whereabouts, especially when you are being posted to somewhere you've never been to. If you're an ex-core member, please share your experience in the comment section below. And if you are a prospective core member, a PCM, try to reach out if there's anything you don't understand. I will try my best to explain to you. You can also slide in my DM on Instagram. Your handle will be here. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.